Hot mic. Oh, shit. So I just finished shoveling a couple of pieces of pizza into my mouth and took a little swig of Gatorade, and wouldn't you know it, a burp came out. How's it going, everybody? This is BlueSwim, streaming live on youtube.com/at BlueSwimTV. And yesterday we saw the release of Pokemon Pokopia, which is the highest reviewed Pokemon spinoff game of all time, I believe, if I'm understanding correctly. And today, I'm finally getting around to streaming it. I managed to pick it up yesterday. It seems like physical copies are pretty hard to get. I'm not sure if it's been, like, exceeding demand or what. But yeah, I mean, it was a struggle to find it. My GameStop only had like some gut copies, I think it was. If that, I'm not sure if there was even plural, to tell you the truth. I can't remember. And yeah, I managed to find a physical copy of this, which is a game key card. But yeah, I found the physical version at Walmart, and it was a surprisingly tricky game to find. I think this has kind of come out of nowhere for a lot of people. But last night, I started it at somewhere around midnight. And I got through the character customization creator thing at the very beginning. Yeah, then my eyes got heavy and I passed out. Oh, dear. Takes not Gatorade, takes like Baja Blast Mountain Dew to kind of get me going past midnight, I guess. But yeah, let me do one quick thing here. Because when I realized my mic was on, I'm like, oh shit, let's roll. But let's see what we got. Okay, there we go. Content creation is not as easy as some people think it is. It is definitely one busy job. Especially if you're pretty much trying to do everything all yourself. But, let's see. Let's, we'll get this switched over to my Switch. And, one thing I want to mention is that the beta for Virtua Fighter 5 Evo World Stage, or Revo, excuse me, World Stage, I believe that is over. However, even if you downloaded it, it still gives you access to the training and arcade modes. So, yeah, that's neat. Doesn't give you the full single-player experience, but hey, that's not bad either. And also, Card Fighter Vanguard Dear Days, that was like $70 and digital only, and not the greatest demo in the world, if I recall correctly. I re-downloaded it because it is on sale for like 92% off. It's like down to like $6 or something like that. So I'm thinking about picking that up. I love a good card game, collector card game. I pretty much consider the Yu-Gi-Oh, not the early days collection. I did play that. Go back and check out a gameplay sessions episode. I think it was probably like around 5 or 6, something like that, for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection. But Yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. It's like that is one of my all-time favorite collector card games. Fantastic, shit ton of content. I think it has like about 10,000 cards or more, something like that. Good deal. Very, very very good game. Um, and there's also one game that I swear one of these days I'm going to play on stream. I haven't gotten around to it, but I'm going to. Is Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission, which is a US localized port of a Japanese arcade game that used collector cards on an interactive tablet grid type thing, like a platform that you could put all your cards on in order to play them in the game. And this thing actually came out in America on the Switch. Crazy as shit. Totally unusual. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. But I think it's about time to jump into Pokopia. Now, I really didn't do much with this. Like I said last night, I barely got through the character creator before my eyes started getting heavy because I started it a little late. But what I've seen has been very good. My understanding is that this pretty much takes place in some sort of a post-apocalyptic Kanto region. So I'm not exactly certain how canon this is with like the mainline Pokemon games. But yeah, I'd hate to think that they destroyed the region from the original Pokemon games, unless it's like one of those things where it's like a prequel to it. But I don't know that that's the case, because I think there was like some sort of a reference to like one of the Team Rocket grunts or something like that. So we'll see. But apparently this is like a 40-hour game, something like that. And it pretty much blends Animal Crossing, Minecraft, and Pokemon. No wonder why the thing's selling like crazy. So your character, your playable character, is a Ditto that has taken on the form of his or her original Pokemon trainer. And they don't know where they are. They pretty much woke up in this cavern. And that's as far as the story has gotten so far. Oh my god, I love that animation. Tangrowth. I'm assuming this is an evolution of Tangela? Gadzooks! Sure am or nope? We'll do nope. Oh ho, so you're a Ditto, eh? What an impressive transformation! Ditto beep. Owner detected. Beginning backup battery boot up. Yeah, I guess this really wouldn't be a prequel, since this thing that is beeping in here, and of course there's also Pokeballs and stuff like that, but oh, I love that jingle. It's a Pokedex! I want it, or it's kind of junky. Junky. Pokemon Trainer. Capital capital letters for both Pokemon and Trainer. I'm surprised there wasn't a copyright or TM in there. Bingo. Do I want to do blue swim or just blue? Yeah, we'll just do blue. You betcha. What happened to the humans? Huh? You mean you don't know what's happened here? Right then, come with me. Do 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 do. I thought they were gonna go for the other part of the song. And this place was once home to many humans, but now it's, well, what you see. The grass and trees are withered and dry, and all those humans and Pokemon who once lived here, they're gone. But my question is, where have you been this whole... What's that on the ground over there? Could it be a Pokemon? Squirtle! 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 Water. Well, I'll be gobsmacked if it isn't a Squirtle, and they're nearly all dried up. Did you notice the speech bubble that popped up over Squirtle's head? When a Pokemon wants to tell you something, a speech bubble will appear above them. What a crazy concept. What's with this place? Where's the water? Ha! Squirtle! I love the twists on the classic Pokemon soundtrack. Okay. CR to use water gun. And Squirtle has been rescued. Something's beeping. Squirt, squirt. Shoots water at prey while in the water. Withdraws into its shell when in danger. Not quite 2 feet tall and weighs 19.8 pounds. And of course, to the shock of absolutely nobody, he's a water type. It looks really good on the Switch 2 as well. I know where we're going with this. Okay, let's try this. Let's see, is there an option to kind of switch the camera around a bit? Oh, I forgot you could use mouse mode with this. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. A full patch of a pretty flower bed. A beautiful bed of wildflowers. A faint, sweet aroma wafts about it. Oh, what do we got? A leaf. Oh, what do we have here? I guess I can't do anything about that quite yet. It's a sturdy stick. The ladies call me Sturdy Stick. Okay, so I've been using the water gun a bit, and I see that little meter down there looking, well, looks like it's gradually declining, I think. Yeah. It's a rock. Not a rock type, just a rock. Okay, we have a patch of tall grass. 4 tufts of tall grass bunched together in a plot. A perfect hiding place for small Pokemon. Okay, what do we have here?
Huh? Is someone there?
What is it? Could it be? Could it possibly be a Pokemon? It's a Bulbasaur.
Bulba!
It carries a seed on its back right from birth. As its body grows larger, the seed does too. The ground here is too dry and the grass is all wilty and it's nothing like where I lived before. I think we can do that. A Pokemon request has been recorded in your Pokedex. Ah, so we have some quests. Use water gun to revive 10 patches of dry tall grass. Okay. Oh, I guess I've already gone about doing that, so let's talk to Bulbasaur and see what he'll teach us. Ah, Vine Whip. Leafage? Oh, there we go. Well, that makes sense. Hit. All right. Whoa! Well, look what you're standing on. It's not my fault that you're standing on grass that I need to water. Awfully far away. Wandered awfully far away, like 30 feet away. Talk about overprotective. Let's see. Do need to use leafage at some point. Kind of wish they had made that kind of squirting square. You want a home? Okay, well, I can understand what he's going for. Let's give him a leaf, see what he does. Okay, we will use leafage. There we go. Okay. Okay, now Tangrowth. Whoop. Sorry about that. It's a log? It's called a chair. Ha! Let's see, where should we put the chair? How about right here? Bonk. Lead the way, Bulbasaur. This is a workbench. Okay, so the crafting begins. Alrighty then. Simple wooden DIY recipes. Going full on Animal Crossing with that one. Okay. A campfire. Okay. Something's missing. Okay. So I guess I shall get on that. Oh? It's possibly could be a Charmander.
Char, char.
Oh, poor thing. If Charmander is healthy, the flame on the tip of its tail will burn vigorously and won't go out even if it gets a bit wet. If you talk to a Pokemon and select Follow Me, that Pokemon will follow you around. Okay. And the campfire is lit. Art in motion. You're advancing a lot faster than I have so far. I mean, I tend to get kind of dialed in on these things. It's like I just get laser focused on them. And sometimes it's like I get so focused on doing tasks that I don't just take the time to kind of just slow down and take in the environment and stuff like that. It's like I just go full on laser focus with it. No wrong way to play it, really. You know, that's a good thing about a lot of Nintendo games lately is that it seems like they're almost trying to like cultivate kind of like a cozy feeling to them. You know, it's like with Mario Kart World. It's like everybody thought, oh, the free roam mode is like boring. There's nothing to do, and it's like, and I mean, I was one of those too. But it's like I got to thinking about it, and it's like maybe we've been missing the point all along. Maybe the point was just to kind of get in, have some place to kind of relax and drive around and just relax in, rather than just here's another thing with like 10 billion things you need to do, and you need to do them right now, now. Isn't that cute? Oh, all of them fell asleep too. And Ditto fell asleep. It is a very relaxing game. Maybe perfect to like kind of chill out with in the evening after a long day. Just unwind. Get a little dozy faced. Yeah, sounds like me. Okay. Oh boy. And what do we have here? Found a trace of a Pokemon. Okay. That doesn't look like one of the original 151. So I might not remember which one that one was. Peekaboo. Oh man. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. There I go, wandering off. Yeah, I might have done that once or twice throughout the years. If it doesn't work, just smack it. Ironically enough, if it wasn't working all that well and you smacked it, it would work even less after that. Gunmetal Jackal, yeah, I mean, it's so far so good. I mean, it's a very mellow experience. You can definitely feel the Minecrafty elements to it. And, you know, it seems like this is going to be, like, one of those, like, perfect kind of, like, chill-out games. You know, like, the perfect thing to unwind with. Environment level terrible. Okay. I want to say this is going to be somewhere around like 40 hours long, give or take. So, seems to be pretty lengthy. And then there's like, from what I've heard, there's like another like, I guess like a post-game region that's essentially Pallet Town. It's like the worst kept secret with this is that apparently this is like supposed to be some iteration or spin-off or whatever where part of the Kanto region from Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Green, depending on your region, um, essentially where that region from those games got like decimated in some sort of a apocalyptic event of some sort. And part of the challenge is figuring out what exactly happened. And apparently, as you go along, you'll pick up a little bit of hints here and there. I heard there was like a reference to like a Team Rocket grunt or something like that. Let's see. So these, I mean, and the Animal Crossing-esque elements kind of come in when there's like customization elements to the game and challenges like this. These kind of remind me of those, like the Nook Miles daily challenges that they give you. Okay. Let's see. So it wanted. Let's see. I think they wanted a tree to be watered. And if we make another patch of grass around here, I guess? Oh. It would help if the soil had been watered. How you like an RE9? I mean, I watched the Digital Foundry video on it, on like the different Switch versions. Oh shit! Running out of PP, so I need to eat. I don't think that's how it works. I think you drink, then you PP. But but anyways, but yeah, I was watching the Digital Foundry video on Resident Evil 9, and it's like the Switch version and the Switch 2 version. It's like I want to say it starts off at like. God, I want to say like the internal resolution is like when you're in handheld mode, it's like 360p, and then they use some sort of, I think it's like DLSS upscale for it, and it ends up looking pretty decent, all things considered. I mean, it seems like the Switch 2 is like, I mean, the reports of it kind of being in that similar ballpark to the Series S seems to be like pretty close. I mean, it feels like it's hardware that is about as it's pretty much like good enough, you know? Oh, tree shaded tall grass. Yeah, I think you're right. I had heard something about the Dragon Quest Builders team being on this too. And it makes sense. You can really feel the inspiration, you know, or the similarities there. Granted, I didn't play a ton of DQ builders, but what I played, it was really good. It's kind of funny how how some of the best Nintendo games actually have come from a partnership with Koei Tecmo. Because, you know, the Warriors games have been really good. And now you can add Pokemon Pokopia to it. And that's gotten, like... I've heard it's, like, the best reviewed Pokemon spinoff since... God, I don't know when. I mean, this thing's been reviewing in, like, the high 80s to low 90s. Let's see. I just love that. Just, yeah, let's bash our head into a tree. I've heard that there's like this I forget the name of it, but it's like the digital bundle with RE7, 8, and 9, and it's only going to be available through the end of March. And it's like $90, so like the full price on RE9, and then $10 a piece for 7 and 8. And I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it more than I want to be thinking about it. Oh, Smash developed by Namco. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to get like a Switch 2 edition of that. Or if it's just about time for them to do like a new Smash whatever in general. God, when did Smash Ultimate come out? It was what, about 2018? 2019? Something like that? It was somewhere in that neck of the woods, wasn't it? It was like first like year or two? I was thinking about that game earlier today. Oh. Okay, so apparently there are some mystery gifts. And I think the first one is like a Ditto rug. Yeah, I don't blame you. You know, it's like there's some games where even if they are like game key cards, it's like if you don't have like some physical version of it, it's like it almost feels like it's incomplete in your soul or something like that. It's like, you know, with Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's like even though that was a game key card and Pokopia is a game key card as well, and that's what I'm playing on. You know, it's like there's just some games where you just feel like, you know, I wouldn't mind having that box on the shelf. Yeah, I mean, it was basically the Wii U 3DS games from hell. Smash. I mean, yeah, that game was just fucking phenomenal. One of these days, I'm gonna stream that. Maybe we need to have like a Cart and Smash night multiplayer game or something like that. Okay, so I need to water some more trees. Okay, I think it was like 5 trees, and that would be 3, 4. God, we haven't had a good Carter Smash night in ages. And never since I started streaming. We did, I remember us testing out Soul Calibur 2 on Switch Online last year. Hard to believe it's been almost a fucking year already. Time, it just flies, dude. Oh, hell yeah, Mario Kart World. We never did that, did we? We never did that. Maybe I can put the word out on Bluesky, and maybe we can get something together, maybe this weekend or something. I swear the perception of time has just been like so out of whack, like since like the COVID era. It just seems like, you know, things that probably would have felt like a hell of a long time ago just... You know, it's like things that would have felt like a hell of a lot longer, you know, just a few years ago. I mean, it just feels like You know, it just feels like no time at all. Oh, Cyber! Oh boy. It's like when I, think about like COVID being what? God, it was right around this time. It was like early March that like the pandemic officially became a pandemic, and that was like 6 years ago? What the fuck? I swear, when COVID was going on, it's just you felt like, you know, you're watching all these sports on TV, and there's like nobody in the crowds and stuff like that, and you start wondering, are we ever going to get back to a point where there's like live fans in the crowd and stuff like that? And then you turn on the TV, and everything seems back to normal, esque, sorta. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about. It's like maybe it's just because I'm like busy or something like that, but it's like it's harder for me to get through like games that are like 20 or 30 hours now. It's like I've been doing a Pokemon Legends ZA since that came out, and I think I just crossed like the 20-hour mark on my last round with it. It was like part 8 of however many playthroughs that ends up being. And, you know, it's like 20 hours in, and it's like taking me what, about almost 6 months? Something like that, 5 or 6 months, something like that. And it's like, it's not like the Switch 2's library is like that gigantic, but it's like the few things that have been like, that have come out for it have really kept me busy, but I'm still not getting through all of them. I mean, I think I've hit like the 24-hour mark with Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I don't even know how the hell I managed that. That thing's been really good. Get my 100 swings in. Sniper! The sharp scythes on its forearms become increasingly sharp by cutting through hard objects. Let me tell you, dude. I mean, that FF7 remake demo. It's like, I mean, I was giddy by the time I was finished with that. It's like I loved playing through that game on the PS5. That was like the first game I really beat on the PS5, if I recall correctly. And man, it's like I felt bad leaving that thing in my backlog for a year. And even though the Switch 2 version is like 30 FPS, it's like, I mean, you see a few cuts and compromises here and there. I mean, I mean, the 30 FPS is like the worst of it, I think. I mean, it's still fucking compelling. I mean, we're getting to the point where the Switch 2 and I mean, gaming in general really is. It's like the tech is getting to the point where it's almost good enough. It's like it's at the point where it's like it's pretty much going to have to plateau because games keep going up and up and up as far as production values and graphics and all this stuff. Eventually something's got to give, and AI is way, way too unreliable for any major game to seriously use it. So, I mean, it's like, either games are just going to have to kind of, like, plateau at, like, this kind of level, or it's just going to have to be one of those things where they kind of, like, reel in the scope and scale of these things, instead of having like these 100-hour epics with massive sprawling open worlds, you just get more of like an extended movie that's like, somewhere in, or maybe like a small season of a TV show, like a 13 episode type season, somewhere in that neck of the woods, but in video game equivalency. I love how this game gives each of the individual Pokemon some like unique kind of personality. Yikes! I love that music. I love that music. Okay, now let's see about cut. Okay, so it ate him. For the most part, it's kind of a blank slate. You get to choose your interactions, you know, but yeah, they'll occasionally give you choices that are usually like, yep, bingo, or that's about it. You know, it's usually like one or two options. Okay, got that. Life coins. Alrighty then. Now we're getting into that Animal Crossing aspect of it. Let's see, gather up 10 of those sticks. Alrighty then. Oh, what do we have here? A horsey. Selection of Pokemon greetings. Minchino, Pikachu, and other Pokemon with distinctive tail-based greetings. So I guess these might be emotes? I was right. There we go. Oh, okay. You press down for the emotes. Let's see. View list. Messages. Pokemon might stop by to eat. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So I guess that was for Scyther. So I bet that is a reference to Tangrowth's previous life. Okay. Looks like Hitmonchan just needs a bench and a punching bag. And I think we have the perfect spot. Sooner or later. Let's see, still need to pick up some more of those sticks. I imagine I need to use probably Rock Smash to get that hole in the wall that water seems to be dripping out of. Open? Let's see. I think you need to do... I think it's like about 3 of these, or... Oof. Okay. Alright, there we go. And with that, one more just to be on the safe side. So it's neat that they have all these different little habitats to create. It kind of gives you some direction. So you aren't just like wandering aimlessly trying to figure out what's going to work and what isn't. Let's see, how many more do I need? 2 more. Okay. Oh! Oh! Oh ho! Interesting! we have a legendary Pokemon sighting. Oh, and Hitmonchan has shown up. It corners its foes with combo punches from both sides, then finishes them off with a single straight punch launched at over 300 miles an hour. Yeah, I think that would knock most people out, much less Pokemon. You've earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Oh, and what do we have here? You know, it's got a really neat twist as far as the usual gotta catch 'em all aspect. I guess it's a timber. I'm pretty good with my lumber too. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Always carrying square logs. They help out with construction. As they grow, they carry bigger logs. Alrighty. First challenge is complete. Okay. Comfort level challenge. Alrighty. Oh, looks like there's another Pokemon over there, waiting to be discovered. Let's see. A news trace of a Pokemon. Ah, Pidgey. I wonder, could it be? Could it be? Oh, a Combee. I think that was a Gen 2, right? Or did that come along later? I can't keep up. I mean, there's 1,000 of them. I mean, 151 I could remember. Barely, but I could. Did he just re-gift me the leaf I gave him about an hour ago, or half an hour ago, or something? Oh, believe me, I've been having trouble sleeping too, Bulbasaur. You're not alone on that one. My problem seems to be cats. Cats that don't want to stay settled all night long. AKA, the typical cat experience. Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's like, I played through Pokemon Silver, and then I took a break for the series through the GBA. Then I came back for Diamond, and I beat that, and then I was gone from the series until, I guess it was Pokemon Y on the 3DS? And then things kind of picked up a little bit with the Switch and stuff like that, but it's like there's like a big gap in there where I really didn't play much. Okay, so Bulbasaur wants a bed. Actually, no, I just need to make one of those. Okay. Did you? God, I can't believe they're 10 and 6. Feels like just like a year or two ago, you're like, it just seems like about like a year or two ago, you were like revealing that you had a daughter. Oh, she's into creepy stuff. The question is she gonna get to see any of Resident Evil 9 or not? How is Little Nightmares, anyways? I keep hearing the name. I know I think I've seen some of the games on sale on Woot. I want to say they might have had something on sale at some point. Oh, I don't know that I should be able to, like... There we go. Is it? I gotta keep my eyes peeled for something like that. It's like I have like a little bit of tidbit of knowledge on like all these different franchises, but it's like I don't necessarily take the time to look deep into them. And Little Nightmares is one of those things where it's like I know the name, I think I'd probably recognize the cover, but I know next to nothing about it. So it's basically like Twisted Metal back on the PS1. Once the new devs take over, it's just never the same. Okay. Makes sense. Short is good. We like short games. We like long games too, but yeah, for the sake of the backlog, we like short games. This thing has a pretty good gameplay loop, let me tell you. I can feel it sinking its claws into me. Poke Life. Makes sense. That's gotta be fun. That's making some good memories for her, too. Keep hearing good stuff about It Takes Two. I just never get around to checking that one out either. I think when it hits like about $20 on the Switch too, I'll probably jump on it. I think there's also like a free, I'm trying to think of the best terminology for it, but basically like a free multiplayer version of the game they can download if you want to do co-op or something like that. And you need like somebody with the main game, if I'm remembering correctly. Or maybe I'm just completely making stuff up. I have no idea at this point. There I go again with the random bits of trivia and knowledge. Oh man, I didn't realize I'd dampened that much dry dirt already. Okay, take pictures. Okie dokie. Gather honey. Gather more sturdy sticks. And you need to find one more Pokemon. Oh, Reanimal. Yeah, I've heard of that one too. Have I really completed that much of the damp and dry dirt challenges? Link play? Okay. You know, it's funny. I never even heard about the multiplayer aspect of this game. Again, it's you can definitely feel the inspiration from Animal Crossing with it. Well, that was satisfying. Okay. Let's see. This will get your PP up. It's the first Pokemon game with the Blue Chew sponsorship. You get your PP up, then you handy your bag. Okay, I'll knock it off. Oh, shit. Okay, I can make a joke about a tripod. I'm not going to. Oh, shit. Let's see. Bean seeds. Let's see. Maybe I should save those for later once I actually know what the hell I'm doing. Leaf den kits. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, okay. I'm building my own home. Venomoth? I was watching Hollywood Game Night, and you know, that's basically this like kind of like a mini game party game type show hosted by Jane Lynch, and they have all these random celebrities on there. And I think they had like two teams in like this giant ball pit, and there were two like buzzer buttons in the middle of the pit, and if you had to I think she would name off all these different things, and then you'd have to hit the button whenever she mentioned like the correct whatever the thing was. And I think one of the subjects was like, name which one of these is an actual Pokemon. And she named a couple of things, and then she mentioned Venomoth. I think it was Venomoth. And one of the contestants comes flying over the ball pit and smacks that button as hard as they could. I think it was a woman. I think she smacked it as hard as she could. And she sure enough mentioned Venomoth. So that was completely random Pokemon cameo in a game show. That's actually a good show. Let's see. Hoot Hoot? Hey, I was right. Now this one's a Gen 2. That one I remember. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a perfectly normal habit. Just randomly crying out in the middle of the night for no apparent reason. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. It's not hard to understand why Pokemon has gotten as popular as it is. I mean, this stuff is like a cultural phenomenon. I've heard it's like about the most popular media brand in the world or something like that. And it's not surprising. Hoot Hoot's internal clock is precise at all times. It tilts its head in a fixed rhythm. Well, that's an interesting way of saying the animation is looped. Oh my god, it's got 2 legs? I always thought it just had 1. Pokemon Go it's a weird game, you know? I mean, it's you know, I mean, mobile games are kind of hit or miss. It's like you see a lot come and go. And the whole concept of like actually going around in the real world and catching Pokemon, I mean, it kind of sort of sounds neat, but it also sounds like a whole lot of work, you know? Yeah, yeah, it probably did switch legs. Let's see. Could something darker. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to just kind of keep my eyes peeled on that one. Habitat Dex. Okay. So where do I want my home to be? Maybe around here? That'll work. Okay, so maybe this is where lumber will come in. Or is it timber or lumber? Is lumber like its evolution? Okay. I forgot you can press up. And they're nearby to ask them to just follow you. If Hacksaw Jim Duggan was a Pokemon. Oh no, poor Sudowoodo. Let's see. Okay, so I need a second Pokemon. Let's see, maybe Squirtle? Okay. Squirtle. 9:53 p.m. Okay, and it is 9:38. Is it gonna really do the real time thing? They are yours. Just don't punch me. Uh-oh. Okay. So we have a couple of rocks here. Okay, so let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that! Well, that really helped. Looking much livelier. Yeah, this definitely seems like the perfect game to kind of unwind with at, in the evening or whatever. Perfect for like just before bed. Okay. Oh, what do we have here? Dug up some treasure. Rose Tower, CD number 37. Dry field grass. Okay, we'll put it back where it was originally. And spray it with water gun for good measure. Oh, what do we have here? 2 jars of honey. I think that was another challenge completed. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you have to tilt the right stick up or down. Okay, so it does the Minecraft thing where blocks just kind of, you know, hang in midair. Not anymore. Okay. Okay, now can I climb up that vine? Okay. 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 So it wants a toy to play with. That is a more than reasonable request. What's up, Charmander? Alrighty then. Pokemon food? Ring target? Let's see. Okay, looks like I can't appraise anything else. Need another, find another 5 Pokemon for level 3. Oh, that's right. Picture challenge. Selfie time! OMG, you guys, you would not believe this restaurant. It was so terrible, the entire building was falling down. Let's see. Toy. Toy blocks. Oh, I already had some. Son of a gun. Okay. So what do we have around here? A gate and a door. Team Arg Runs Journal, Volume 1. I've decided to give this social media thing a whirl. Today's my first go at it. Have a good night, Digo. Thanks for chilling out, man. And seriously, maybe we can do Mario Kart World or something this weekend. Poke me on the skies of the blue if you think you can throw down and go racing. Hmm. Oh, we have a new Pokemon. Oh, that ought to be neat. Looking forward to it. So what kind of house does it want? Okay, so 3 of the campfires. We can do that. Cycling road. Do 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 do. Let's see, what happens if I jump in the water? So it just walks around underneath the water? Oh? Oh, shoot. Okay, makes sense. Carrying too much stuff. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Might need to go back the way I came. So I think there was the recipe for the storage box. I should probably get around to... Oh, that'll work. That can go in, those can go in. We'll put the pinwheels out. Those in there. That. I don't think we need the ditto rug quite yet. Ah, my house is done. Hey, I got a house. Okay, so probably should not have stored away all that stuff. Oh crap. Okay. I can move the log chair in there. Alrighty. Alrighty. So let's get that house decorated. Okay, I guess I can't do much with the frame right now. Let's see, so how do I pick up the rug? Okay. Oh, a war turtle. So, hydrated tall grass. Well, let's see. That it? Let's see. I think I have something else for it to appraise. Weakness policy? Let's see, I need... Oh, that's right, I needed to make some campfires for, oh lord, I'm forgetting the name. Okay, and it wanted to be near everybody. So maybe, about like right around here. Okay. And do your thing, Charmander. Perfect. Drifloon. Okay, later, Charmander.
Jar Jar.
Okay, let's see what's on the other side of this rock wall. Whoa! Drillbur! Okay. Alright, so whoop. That one obviously needs to go. Okay, now how am I gonna get up there? Oh, I could just maybe not climb that. Son of a gun. Oops. I don't think there's a jump button in this. Oh. Oh, it's an oh-ho. Or ho-oh. Something. Ho-oh? Not sure if you want to O with a ho. I mean, to each their own, but I don't know about that one. Okay. A picnic basket. Not picnic basket, it's a picnic basket. And whoop. There we go. You learned Rototiller. Okay. So what kind of an environment do you need? Okay, fresh veggie field. Okay, yeah, we have not discovered that yet. Ah. So now we're getting into a little bit of Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons gameplay. Okay. Yeah, I think we're already doing that. Whoop. Check on them tomorrow. I mean, it has been dark almost this entire time. So maybe it is using the real world clock? Okay. Okay, what's the matter, Scyther? Okay. So, he wants some flowers. I think we can arrange that. Okay, Scyther. Where you at? And of course, I got distracted. I needed to come here to get some more of the beans. Okay. You know, this does seem to kind of rectify the one problem I really had that slowed me down with Minecraft. And that was the fact that, like... Whoa. Whoa! And that was the fact that, you know, it didn't really feel like there was much of a purpose besides stagger around and hope you find something. Or at the very least, that's all the game really made you feel like. There probably is more to it. But I kind of like the games where the narrative, kind of guides you along on it. What you doing? Uh-oh. You don't say. The legendary ninja family has been added to your human records. In the distant past. Oh, what do we have here? We'll change back for now. But I guess maybe you can use this mirror? Okay. Well, that's cool that changing your costume is an option. Improving your quality of life. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. Well, that's mean. Okay, so now we have a clear and visible goal to be working towards. You can definitely feel all the inspirations from Minecraft, from Animal Crossing, from Pokemon. I mean, I think Team Ninja has that's not Team Ninja, it's just Koei Tecmo, right? I think Koei Tecmo has crafted something that is very unique. Even though I say it's inspired by those things, it's like the way they come together. It just feels very unique because you even have the gotta catch 'em all aspect of Pokemon in there. On top of the Minecrafty elements and the Animal Crossing decoration elements, it's like the way these things have kind of converged together is something that is unusual compared to everything else. It's like not taking too much from any one of those three inspirations. It's just kind of blended them together just perfectly. And again, I didn't finish the, I didn't finish planting the damn seeds. Shit. There. There's that. There's that. And there's that. Okay, so there's other Pokemon in the in those kinds of areas. Let's see. So maybe I should focus on trying to get some of the water going again. Probably would have been a lot more helpful if that water gun kind of sprayed in a square shape. Then again, I suppose probably would have made the game a little too easy. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Now, I was going to put that chair in there, too. I never did get around to doing that, did I? Ah, Bellsprout. Great photo op is happening nearby. So what is it? What am I missing? What am I missing? We've seen Ho-Oh twice. I don't know that that's it. Okay, there we go. Okay, now does resting in bed, like, recharge your PP? Oh, I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm gonna think it out loud to myself, but I'm not gonna make the joke. Okay, now what did he need? Okay. Woo! What's to celebrate? I mean, maybe it's just me, but it seems like the dialogue in a lot of these modern Pokemon games, you know, Legends ZA has great dialogue. This has great dialogue. I mean, if I might need to revisit some of the more recent games and see if things are pretty much generally improved in the dialogue department, because I always thought that some of the Pokemon games were kind of like dry as far as the dialogue goes. Didn't have like a ton of personality to it. I mean, in spite of everything else going on with the world, it's like the actual character conversations were just kind of, just kind of basic. That didn't sound good. Oh no. Oh no. A ditto flag. All right. Very nice. Pass out as soon as his head hit the pillow. Speaking of head hitting the pillow, it's getting a little late, so I think I'm going to have to tap out at that. But I have thoroughly enjoyed my evening with Pokemon Pokopia. And with all of the mystery that the game has about what happened with the cataclysmic, what is it, geological natural disasters, there's a lot to uncover and a lot more Pokemon to discover. And it seems that the game uses the real-world time to determine whether you're playing in morning, daylight, most of the day, or nighttime, and what Pokemon you see are affected by that. So there's a reason to play this at all hours of the day and night. I always liked that about Gold and Silver. Until my battery died in that. Then it wouldn't keep the clock. Or the save data. But, I think we are going to leave it there. And I thank y'all for hanging out with me. If you had a good time, drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, because I stream like this. I try to do it at least once or twice a week. I don't usually get to stream as much as I want to, but I'm trying to be good about that. I try to do new releases whenever I can. And even when I'm not playing new releases, I'm always coming up with something unusual to play. I've been wanting to try out some of the Star Trek games that I have on the PlayStation. There's completely spacing on it. There's another Star Trek game I talked about a week or two ago. I've been meaning to get back to that. I want to try that. I want to do like some Train Sim World 4, I think I have. I never even played it. And that's kind of like, I guess, in preparation for that that new Thomas the Tank Engine game, or Thomas and Friends as they call it. Yeah, they've got a Thomas game coming from the Train Sim World team, so it's like a Thomas simulation. And there is like no way in hell I am not going to check that out at some point. I've got to. I just absolutely have to. Oh, man. But I think that will do it. This has been BlueSwim. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell too. That's apparently really important. You can also check out some of my other content on YouTube. I just had a video go live, what was it, yesterday? Double checking. 2 days ago, actually. And it is on a rather unusual discovery I made when I was testing out my streaming setup for retro games. I had an N64 to HDMI adapter. And yeah, that thing is fucking crazy. So if you haven't checked out that video already, go give that a look. Whether you believe it or not, when the adapter is plugged in through USB and then you insert it into a Super Nintendo, it powers on the Super Nintendo even if it's not plugged in or switched on. No trick photography, didn't fake anything with it. It is what it is. It is a Super Nintendo that turns on when you plug in an HDMI adapter to it. Yeah, definitely not going to leave that one plugged into my system. But yeah, go check out that video. There's also a short of it as well. The short did very well, at least by my channel standards. Which, yeah, it did about 1,200, 300, somewhere in that neck of the woods. Depending on where I look. Let me see. Looks like 1,294 views with 23 likes. Hot damn. Good deal. Very, very good. So yeah, check that out. And you can also check out my Patreon page, patreon.com/BlueSwim, where I put little news not nudes. That was a typo. That was a mental typo. That was a fuck up on my part. I put news and video links. There we go. That time I got it right. Yeah. No nudes. That's only on my OnlyFans. Just kidding. There is no OnlyFans. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Oh, shit. But, yeah, let's see. You can follow me on Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social, and I'll keep you posted on when I am streaming next. Yeah, hello. And twitch.tv/FomosAmofo. At FomosAmofo on Twitter/X. Not very active on there. But it is what it is. Eventually I'll pop back in and say hello or whatever. But yeah, mostly Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social. And that's about it. So I will keep you posted on when the next stream will be. Hopefully I'll do another stream either tomorrow night or Sunday. And like I said, check it out on Bluesky, and I'll let you know when and what I'll be doing. Also check out the community tab on YouTube. Trying to grow the community, so I'm like doing more than just talking to myself on there. But I think that's it. So like I said, this has been BlueSwim, and I will catch y'all later this weekend. Hopefully. Potentially. Maybe. I think. Possibly. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.